a full 15 years younger than I am. I was learning to drive on the day he was born.
And his opponent, all sections, weighing in at 332.4 pounds, he is requesting that you all bask in his glory. He is limitless.
Keith Lee, also younger than me, but not that much younger than me, not enough younger than me to make me feel bad.
Yeah, he's not that much of a kid.
Chuck Taylor joining me on commentary.
So what, Leo Rush, what, 22?
22, yeah.
So he was born in 95? Oh my God. 95, what was I doing? I was 9.
Probably picking boogers.
Yeah, I mean, I still do that.
And this is only the second ever meeting for Keith Lee and Leo Rush inside the ring. This is the first time ever in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Yeah. Should the ring announcer's entrances be correct, Leo Rush at 161, I don't buy that for a second. But
Leo
giving
Rush,
up, what, 140 pounds here? Almost himself?
Leo Rush is 161 if he's got a trench coat on with a 45-pound weight or 45-pound plate in the back.
He's more than double his weight, even if that's correct, which I doubt.
Keith Lee calling for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, the test of strength.
Leo Rush is going to have to get that ladder off from underneath the ring to get up there.
Leo Rush up, charges in. Keith Lee just catches him.
Oh, real dirty dancing.
Holds him like a child.
Yeah.
Sets him on the top rope.
Yeah, the time of my life. Hey, maybe I'm a good singer. Maybe not. All right. I don't like that look.
You owe it all to Keith Lee.
And I owe it all to Keith Lee.
You are, as I've often said, the Michael McDonald of the locker room.
Oh, please make that a thing. That's my new T-shirt. I once called myself the Scottie Pippen of pro wrestling. I still don't know what it means.
Shut up. Be a good little boy. And simply bask in my...
Oh, Leo Rush once again trying to get a jump on Keith Lee. But Lee's strength just too much for him. I mean, last month we saw Keith Lee manhandle Trevor Lee.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down, young blood. That's what I'm saying.
Now, Leo Rush, despite his age and short amount of ring experience, lacks zero confidence.
It's true.
Some might say he's overconfident.
Very arrogant.
He is cut from the ricochet cloth.
Oh boy.
Keith Lee so soft-spoken. He's not overconfident like a Leo Rush. Flips him over onto his feet.
Yeah.
Keith Lee gets that lineman squat down.
Looking for that floating mare, couldn't even come close.
Yeah, that low center of gravity that Keith Lee is able to maintain, tremendously advantageous. He just sends.
Pops him up, damn near to the disco ball. He's looking for that power bomb. Rush able to fight out. He's so quick.
Very quick, very agile. Shot to the midsection, might have caught him with that. Maybe actually got him in the liver.
Working the body.
That one on the on the left side, excuse me.
Hell.
Ducks under. Oh, there we see kick coming. Renzi Gary brings Lee down to one knee for just a moment.
Showing off the muscles. Don't think that had anything to do with biceps, but all right. Keith Lee.
Keith Lee picked up his first victory last month at Head Like a Coal against the aforementioned Trevor Lee. Drop kick and Keith Lee very nearly walked right through it. Lio Rush, though, on a hot streak, defeating Trevor Lee, Ray Phoenix, and Mark Haskins in succession after his debut loss to Ricochet earlier this year.
Whoa!
Leapfrog by
Where's he
Keith
going?
Lee.
He pounced him out of that damn ring! His face hit the second rope! That was gross. People scattering like flies. Keith Lee, limitless as he is not afraid to take flight, and if he dives on Lio Rush, he will literally squash him.
Oh, it would be over. We would need a spatula. We would need the shovel that Uncle Buck flipped the pancake with to pick Lio Rush up off the ground here in Reseda.
A reference that he would not get.
A movie made 10 years before he was born. John Candy might have been dead by the time Lio Rush was born.
Lio Rush not backing down. Throwing in those big elbows to the jaw, but oh, good.
Whoa, low bridge.
What a frightening sight that is.
Sends the big man out to the apron.
Run, people, run.
Lio Rush, using the heels of his boots on the handspring to knock Keith Lee to the outside. Now Lio Rush build up head of steam. Lope Suicida.
He only moved him like a foot.
He knocked him back, but then Lio Rush just splatted on the floor, and now Keith Lee just staring at Lio Rush with disdain. What are you doing, big fella?
He's laughing at him now. Lio Rush went for the Lope. I don't think you're going to get enough force behind that one to knock down the big man. You're giving up yourself plus 10 pounds.
And as I mentioned before, this is their second ever meeting, so Lio Rush knows just what a competitor and what a discrepancy he's facing. It's not like, this match was signed and he's like, oh, I think I know what I'm in for. It's like he knows exactly what he's in for. And he knows that his speed and agility need to win the day. But Keith Lee, with such a power advantage, power and strength, he is just brutalizing the smaller man.
He clubbed him in the sternum. He might have broke his sternum. The only thing with Keith Lee is that we haven't seen that killer instinct from him yet.
No,
he's very impressive, super agile for his size, incredibly powerful. But I feel like this guy would be unstoppable if he had a mean streak. If he just had a mean streak. Jesus Christ. He might not need one though.
Huge Bradley Beal nearly tossed him out of the ring. And now in the corner, lateral press, hooks the leg.
Yeah, you saw Rush trying to kick for those ropes, couldn't find it, had to expend the energy to kick out.
Yeah, he was pumping those legs in exploration for that bottom rope. But Keith Lee, just so big, so broad, he was able to put a ton of space between himself and the bottom ropes.
Keith popping up to the second rope. Oh no. I don't know what he has in mind here.
Keith Lee's second rope.
Taking too much time.
Lio Rush pops up, couple elbow strikes, a trio. Lee swings the right hand.
Oh, caught him low, caught him in the elbow.
Yeah, caught him in the elbow. Oh, look at this! Got him on the Death Valley Driver! Now Lio Rush has Keith Lee center of the ring. Dragon's Call! The Frog Splash won! Not even a 2 count.
I think Keith Lee's so big he wasn't even able to hit the Frog Splash correctly. I don't think he could get all of his body across to really put the impact into it.
But you can see there is still a lot of force coming down across the chest of Keith Lee, maybe even across the midsection, with Leo's entire 160 some odd pounds of body weight crashing down, maybe knocking the win. Oh wow! Just a huge left hand chop, backing up Lio Rush into the corner.
Keith Lee's so big, one chop, he could stop your heart. It literally could. Hands the size of
catcher's mitts.
Yeah, big fucking things. I couldn't think of anything big. They're big. That much impact across your chest, that can stop your heart. Oh, going to the nipples, all right.
Lio Rush taking shortcut. Oh! Little does he know that's what gets Keith Lee's blood boiling.
Looking across the ring, looking to fling him in. Jeez.
Irish whip into the corner, and Lio Rush just collides with that turnbuckle awkwardly and spills to the outside. The fans clearing out, giving Lio Rush a wide berth, just in case Keith Lee decides to take to the air.
Let's all pray that he does not.
He is limitless, and we have seen him take to the top rope before. But I mean, on somebody Lio Rush's size, there's so little reward for it.
He'll kill him.
Well, and then if Lio Rush is able to move out of the way, Keith Lee just crashes to the floor, all 300 some odd pounds of his.
Keith Lee giving Lio Rush a lot of time. I don't know what he said. Keith something. Keithwich? Is that what he called it?
Maybe.
I'm into it.
Smash him in the corner. Now Lio Rush with his arms over the top rope. Keith Lee. Oh, he's gonna throw.
Oh no.
He's got a pew.
That's one of those things that hurts so bad, like you can't even react to it. Oh, he came in peace.
Oh, Keith Squish.
I see. Oh, ran right into the boot.
And Lio Rush is lucky that Keith Lee didn't actually keep running.
To break his leg.
Yeah, he just ran right through him. Hyperextend that knee, perhaps, but Lio Rush escapes. Goes underneath Keith Lee.
Marty Jannetty under the bottom rope there. Oh, got caught around the throat, rolled through.
Lio Rush again with that speed advantage, pops him across the jaw. Went for the hook kick.
Oh, headbutt to the back of the head.
And Lio Rush just goes down in a heap. Knox checks on him. He saw some signs of consciousness, so the match continues. But for how long? Keith Lee just dominating the smaller opponent.
Slides through the momentum of the Irish whip, ducks the kick. Peppering him with these shots, not a lot behind him.
Went for the back fist, went for another back fist. Hook kick, caught him underneath the arm. There's the hook kick. Sweeps through. Enziguri.
Lots of kicks
Now
there.
covers him. He can barely hook the leg. It's so massive.
You can barely cover him. You really get across his body.
What a night and day experience for Lio Rush this is. He faced off with Mark Haskins last month at Head Like a Coal. A man more or less equal in size to him. And now facing a man literally more than twice as large. And Lio Rush, despite being manhandled, still looking extremely competitive. But he needs a flurry. He needs a prolonged series of moves in order to stun Keith Lee for long enough in order to secure the pinfall.
Yeah, Keith Lee is one move away from victory at any time. Jeez, and that could be it right there.
Just hoists him up and drives him down. Nothing fancy about that. Didn't hook the leg and only got the 2 count.
Just picked him up and slammed him.
There's nothing artful about it.
Yeah, Lio Rush needs like a 42-move combo here. Keith Lee needs one thing.
Yeah, this is basically like Virtua Fighter versus Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Lio Rush needs to corner trap, and he needs to get him up in the air, and he needs to dump all of his bars. Whereas Keith Lee just needs one big move, and this might be it.
Oh God! Keith Lee slowly ascending the ropes.
Ponderously. Oh no! He's on the middle rope.
Middle rope moonsault. Beautiful.
Buddy home though.
Oh, walks right into him. Oh God, was that a tooth?
Just absolutely wrecks Lio Rush's jaw with that elbow strike. And now Keith Lee thinking lariat. Now reminding Lio Rush that he's reversing the lariat to a Spanish fly. Almost a 3 count. So close.
I just don't know how, short of a knockout, Lio Rush is going to be able to put enough force on the shoulders to keep Keith Lee down. Just doesn't have the weight.
Yeah, I mean, even if he got like a schoolboy or something, Keith Lee's legs are so big. I mean, Keith Lee's each leg is probably at least half of Lio Rush's body weight.
Easily.
Now, Lio Rush escaping out to the ring apron, looking to ascend to the top. Maybe for another Dragon's Call.
Yeah, Rush so slow. He's taking so much punishment.
And you know, that's the other thing is Lio Rush hasn't been in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla in the summertime.
No.
He has not faced the heat. Neither is Keith Lee. Though Keith Lee is used to those two-a-days in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yeah, Keith Lee from Texas, used to the heat. Lio Rush from D.C. It doesn't get near as hot there.
Lee just staring laser at him. Deadly driver, toss him off the top. just a boot for good measure.
Keith Lee going back upstairs. 0 for 2 thus far. Really taking his time.
This is what cost him last time.
Oh!
There it is! 1! Oh! Lio Rush kicks out at 1! And this crowd on their feet! And Keith Lee does a smart thing, immediately covers. Lio Rush kicks out again at 1.
Oh, he's Dave Bautista. Greg is going to be pissed. Pops him up, catches him, looking for the Jesus Christ, what a power bomb.
It bombs him inside out.
And that's it.
Keith Lee, a huge victory. Literally huge.